Hi Virgo, this is Griselle and I am here to do your November 2020 reading on love. So I did the body, mind, and soul, and that is under a different tab or file. You will see the love reading go under November 2020 love. Very simple. So here we go. What do we have, my friends, the Virgos? Virgos. Okay. Before I share the cards, actually, I want to tell you really quick. Let's see if I can get this light to cooperate. I'm still learning how to use my little equipment. So before I started getting my cards out and mixing the cards, because I actually shuffle before I actually get on here, and then I do it again on camera. I was hearing a song and it was kind of interesting because it's too late, baby, now it's too late. So whatever that song is, it's super, super old. I know I'm dating myself. I know that I'm showing you that I cannot sing either. Don't care, don't matter. It's not about me, it's about your message. So I think that someone feels like it's just too late. It's too late for your love. It's too late. I don't know. That's the feeling I get, is that one of you thinks that it's too late. But I have here, and I'm here to say that you will get your wish. You have a special wish that you want that you think is going to give you all the emotional fulfillment. This is something that maybe you're fantasizing about, have fantasized about, dreamed about. This is at your core. It relates to your solar plexus or manipura. I don't even know if I'm saying that word correctly, but if you're interested in kind of realigning your chakras and stuff like that, I would definitely take a look at anything you can find chakra related with the solar plexus, which is yellow. I feel like yellow is going to give you a lot of power, a lot of self-esteem, a lot of ability just to kind of pursue what is good for you and no one else, and give you like gratification on a deep, deep level, okay? So also, I'm going to say that maybe you're in a stage right now where you are having some drinks, drinking a little bit too much, overindulging a little bit too much, eating a little bit too much, whatever the case may be. You might want to think about like moderation, because this is like I'm all in, which is fine. But with the cups, I tend to wonder if it's a little bit, I don't know. We want to be careful. Okay, so that's what I have here for you. Have that special wish that you want with the cups, right? I'm going to leave this out just in case I need it for future reference. The next card, and my lighting keeps like fading in and out, so let's see if this helps. Oh, my light died. Okay, well, whatever. The next thing I have is a strength card, and this is all about, well, this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Typically it represents a Leo. Maybe you're thinking of a Leo. A Leo has something to do with it. You guys saw me mix the cards. I'm not just pulling. Nobody has time to do a planned reading like that. At least I don't. But I want to say that I feel like this person has a lot of purity about them. They're pure in their heart. Whoever you're thinking about, you have on your heart or on your mind, it is someone that has an ability to really kind of cage their inner demons, inner animal. They know themselves really well at this point. If you see, she knows that she's part animal and part human, and that she has a control of the beast, not the other way around. So I feel like this person, whether she, he, or we, it doesn't make a difference. They are self-contained, self-propelled. They could be gentle as a lamb. You could even see that in them. Maybe that the older they get, as more time passes, or maybe your memory of them turns out to be a lot more of a gentle version than what reality was. Because there is a savage, an inner savage in this, okay, as well. I'm seeing a lot of green in the background, and this is about growth, personal growth. I think the clouds, I think it's been a little bit like unclear as to how this person can achieve personal growth. That's what I'm seeing, because it's like a milky green. It's not quite green like the color of the heart chakra. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I have my cheat sheet here because that's why I keep looking down, because I keep forgetting the order. I just refer to, oh, this is this chakra, but I don't know what they're really called. So anyways, this would pertain to green, your heart chakra. And maybe you were like wondering how this person was going to grow. They went through some growth internally. I feel like they are the best version of themselves that they ever have been, which is really, really good. I do feel like they come across as being a little bit like gentle as a lamb, but really, really mighty fine as well. Like they really pique your interest. You're a little bit perplexed and puzzled at how gentle, warm, and loving they are. And yet, because you know that there's like an inner beast in there, or savage, or whatever you want to call it. So there's that duality there. Just keep in mind, I mean, nobody is totally pure, nobody's totally bad. We all have good and bad, light and dark in us. I also want to say that, you know, this could have to do with like temperance, so getting a balance of oneself. So maybe your wish is getting a balance of yourself, or you're wishing for this person who's gotten a balance of themselves. Next card I get is a 9 of Pentacles, Virgo. Virgo, if anything here resonates with you, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Your subscriptions really would help me to get started, as you know. This is a pretty new channel anyways. So here we go. The 9 of Pentacles tells me that maybe you have a desire to be single, that you are well off, or someone else is well off. They're happy being single. They have their own mojo going on. They're not concerned with, you like how my lipstick is like pop. They're not concerned with like what other people think, like the way my makeup keeps fading and popping back on. But they're not really concerned with what other people think. They just don't really care about it. They are their own person. They're unique. I feel like they have interesting hobbies that other people don't really have. I feel like this person is really self-sufficient. They can do, oh, this is annoying. I don't even know how to turn this off. They can do, I hope you can get over the visual distractions here. Maybe I'll read like this from now on, and that will be okay. But I think that this person doesn't really care what people think around them. They're really happy being genuine, authentic with themselves. They're happy with their own company. They really have unusual hobbies. I think that that could be something that, you know, is a little bit perplexing to you. Just like these lips floating all over the place here. That is so funny. There's a lot of green back here, and I want to say that this person also, it's either you or someone else, has been doing a lot of growing, personal growth. They're completely at peace with where they're at in life. As far as relationship status goes, I want to say that they are looking at, you know, what makes them kind of, I don't know if, I have no idea how to fix this. They have no idea. I am totally, I think I did it. That's exciting. All right, guys, you saw me learn something like on camera even. All right, less distractions. I think this person knows themselves really, really well, and they're not really concerned with what, they're not trying to meet the status quo. They're not trying to be like, keeping up with the Joneses. They're not into wearing all the cool attire that everybody else feels like they want. That makes them feel secure. This person is unique. They're individual. They have their own hobbies, their own life, their own people, their own skills. They make their money. They're self-sufficient. They're able to, in a lot of ways, kind of bring so much to the table. But the difference between this person, I'm going to tell you, is that they don't need anyone. They might want someone, but they're not in a place of need. So this, I like this energy for you, Virgo. Or this could be you. This could be you, that you don't need anybody, but it's somebody, you know, that you're wanting, like a partnership or relationship. Now, in some instances, I have this card pop up with couples. It could be that one person does want to leave, want to be single, but it could also pertain that 90% of the time that's what it is, frankly, Virgo. So it could be that maybe even though you're entertaining ideas and stuff like that, or someone else says, doesn't mean you're gonna leave. It means you're just thinking about it and you feel really self-empowered, self-sufficient. But this is usually my single ready to mingle. What's poppin'? Let's get going. Let's go. but it's very much the energy of like, I create my world and I allow people in it as I want. I'm not pressured by outside concerns or demands, and that's a really powerful place to be. All sorts of distractions, Virgo. Sorry about that. So here we go. The next card I'm getting for you is the Four of Wands. This is about stability. This is about being stable, being in, well, you know what? This represents like four corners of your home, I feel, okay? And your home right now, it could be like a tent, it could be an RV, it could be an apartment, it could be a fancy house, it could be a castle. I really don't care what it is. This is all about like what makes you feel secure, what makes you feel rooted. And I feel like you're saying here, you know what? I don't care where my home is either. I just want to be happy. I want to be in that celebratory vibe. I want to be content. I want to be authentic. These girls are not really concerned with the weather, with any outside distractions. They're definitely feeling themselves. They're just having a lot of fun. And I think that that's where you're at. I think you're longing for some freedom, maybe establishing a tent, pitching up a tent anywhere else, but where you're at right now, wanting to get away, thinking about maybe a vacation or just moving your home in general. So it could be you want to move your residence, but I don't see where there is a move just yet, okay? So these are just different scenarios that may or may not fit your situation. Keep in mind, dear Virgo, that these are general readings. So if the story fits, great. If it doesn't, toss it, no big deal. Next I have, also music could be kind of a big thing for you. Music can make you long for a home that's a little bit far away, and maybe you're thinking about even your childhood home. Just a thought. Next I have nostalgia. So actually you are thinking about someone from the past, or someone from the past is thinking about you. This is someone who you felt a lot of loyalty with. They were loyal to you. You felt loyalty towards them. There was a deep connection there. I think that there's a lot of like, not pie in the sky, a lot of young energy. So it could be someone that you grew up with, someone you went to school with, something like that. There's just a lot of young energy and going through like different steps and motions. And going through different phases in life. So it could be that maybe this is quite a while back and you're thinking of those different phases in your life, and you're reflecting. Even if you're partnered right now, it could be times like, gosh, I really wish that things were better than they are now. When we were young and innocent and vibrant and really exploring each other, we enjoyed exploring each other. Maybe you're thinking about that with your partner, and all of a sudden you're at an older stage where it's like we've already explored everything, but you're wanting something like different and vibrant. I think even within your relationship or situationship, if you are in one. Next card out I have is the Sun, and once again this could refer to a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, okay? So this is all those three, but also I want to say, dear Virgo, you are looking fine. People are looking at you, whether it's on social media or in real life. I want to say real life, but you know what I'm saying. I wish these cards would come in a little bit clearer. Okay. But this is just being really just like open and shining and receptive to a lot of attention on the outside. I think at this point, you're looking for that stability and security. What makes you feel secure, what I'm getting, because she has this red on here. In this case, because I have the house as you come up there, I feel like your stability is in how other people view you. And so I hope that that's not totally true. It's great to be well thought about because people do think well about you. But, we have to get our stability and emotional satisfaction, self-esteem from ourselves. Otherwise, we're going to be willy-nilly all over the place, right? But the good news is that, if you do care what people think about you, they think very highly of you. And I think that you're just eating that up. You're basking in the glory of being a Virgo, and who wouldn't? Virgos are awesome. So it's just wonderful to be able to have that energy. I think that some of you can't really see it on here, are getting messages also from spirit, but also if you're into the whole like alien connection thing and all that stuff, you could be getting messages from those as well. You know what? I don't know anything about that. I'm just saying this is what I see. It's almost like a flying saucer, and then kind of she's getting not electrocuted. That is the wrong word. she's getting, I don't know, she's just getting messages, she's getting zapped, okay? So all of those things can like have some effect, and if it feels like it fits, great. If it doesn't, again, just toss it aside. Virgo, so we have here this person. I feel like this represents you, actually. And this is about gaining clarity. I feel like you're getting a lot of messages, a lot of, you have a lot of like little spies and whatnot. You're watching, you're like always watching, and maybe somebody's always watching you, something about watching. So you're watching this person that you're intrigued with or infatuated with or from your past that you just can't keep your eyes off of them. It's like 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. That's how I feel with this card. Now, Virgo, I feel like you're starting to even feel on the inside more individual. Like you're just more of an individual warrior. Maybe you're ready to fight for something. I feel like you're kind of like, you know what, I'm ready to fight for it. But you need more clarity. And so you're sending all of these little creatures out to communicate and gain information. I feel like you're gleaning information. You keep like pulling information, and all of these little creatures fly at different times, day, nights. They fly at different different heights and things like that. So I think that that's pretty interesting. You have even a dragonfly here. So you have a raven. I love all the birds. Also, I kind of feel like there's something with a rattlesnake or a snake, or somebody was like bitten by a snake, or feeling like you were bitten by a snake, or you bit someone like a snake. Because I feel like these are almost like little rattlers that he has. It would be on his right hand. So it's almost like for my right hand, it's like what I'm doing. My left is my subconscious. So I would say maybe you feel like you did something or someone did something to you that really wasn't nice. But that's the vibe I'm getting. And again, more and more information you are seeking. Now this type of like, you've gotten so much information already. That's all you need, frankly, because anymore, you're already giving yourself a headache. You have people in your ear telling you stuff. You're like, God, I wish you would just be quiet. My first thought was, God, I wish I would just shut up already. I don't know why or where that came from. That might pertain to 1 or 2 people. I see someone in the background just rejoicing, and this guy is sending his birds out, which now has trapped him kind of in his own thoughts. But I feel like this is also the card, the 5 of Swords, always about deception, about lies, about deceit. So maybe you're not being truthful with yourself or other people. I feel like people are feeding you bull crap, by the way. So one particular person in your ear just talking nonstop that you're like, ugh, stop already, giving you a headache. And you kind of need to shut your ear from this person if you can't exactly pull away. Now there is growth behind on the horizon. If you can shut off all of these things that are like plugging at you mentally, I think that you'll get that clarity. Check that out. Then you have your Lover's card, okay? I peeked at the other, so I'm like, what comes after that? So then you have your Lover's card, and this, yeah, it could be a reunion, but it's a decision. I feel like it's between an old person and a new person that you have, or specifically it could be between a choice between like a younger and an older person. Now, because I saw someone from the past here, I feel like it's someone that you have a lot of romantic, like fun feelings, that you guys had really good times with, that you were almost like tickled pink. Those kind of phrases come to mind. And that you're thinking, okay, now I have to make a choice. So it could be that you're trying to make a choice between 2 different people. One, again, that's older, and one that is younger. Now, I feel like this person, I feel like this is a younger one, and she's got a little bow and arrow here. This person's almost saying, you know what, there's no one but you. I want you, and I got you. And she has him literally by the hair. She's not letting you go. So this person that you're involved with, it could be she, he, I don't care. I don't read as far as sex goes. It's gender neutral, but if you look, she's got her hand wrapped in his hair. Like you're not going anywhere. Like, yeah, that's just that vibe of you ain't going anywhere. You're with me. And if you look at his face, he's got a little bit of a smirk. So he's kind of like, okay, baby, yeah, baby, I'm into you, whatever. But his mind is elsewhere, and he's roaming in his brain. So it could be, Virgo, that you're really thinking about another person and you're physically with somebody. There's a lot of red in the background, which obviously in this case stands for passion. But I do see a lot of like black down here, which stands for like coming out of troubled times, or out of the clouds of darkness, or out of like a tunnel. like circling down the drain. I'm getting like turbulent times, I want to say. And also, I feel like you're a little bit amused by this girl saying, you're not going anywhere, you're not leaving me. That's kind of a thing. I think that this person is possessive of you. They don't want you going anywhere. I think that you're a little bit smarmy. In the face, you think it's kind of cute and funny, her possessiveness or his possessiveness. So there's that. And then we have the stars. So I feel like this is your wish, your ultimate dream. Even if you're wanting to renew your current partnership and make it like bigger and better than what it was, and returning to that nostalgia from the past, the oh my gosh, tickle me pink, and I really enjoy my time with you, and it's juicy and it's fun, and we're teasing and flirting and all that stuff. I think that you can make that happen. I see that happening for you. What I also see is for other people who are not partnered or are in a partnership they want to actually end and leave, I do see that that is attainable. You do have a dream that you want. And if you look right here, there's a little like wishbone right here that she's holding the star with a wishbone. Now the star, I want to tell you, typically, it's bringing to mind the Hermit, which has within the lantern a star within it. And so I feel like this is almost like the star within the Hermit's lantern that will lead you and show you. But this is like her dream, her wish, his dream, his wish. Now I want to say that there's a lot of spirituality involved, because you could feel like a spiritual connection with this person, like you haven't felt in ages, or you want to renew that spiritual connection, whatever the case may be, but you think it's maybe like pie in the sky or too far away, whatever. I do feel like there's some healing that needs to be had, Virgo. And so, by the way, if you are liking what you hear, if you like, can you please comment, like, share, subscribe? That would really help my channel to grow as well. I do appreciate that, so I can continue making these videos. You know I'm new on here, fairly new anyways. So the next I have is the Knight of Pentacles. And I think that you are looking for a way. You're like halfway in, halfway out. This man is already walking. He doesn't need his horse. His horse to me represents freedom. So I feel like you are kind of on your way, but you're like, screw it. If I don't have the horse, I'll just walk. And you're kind of dropping everything that once made you feel secure, the things that you put time, energy, effort, blood, sweat, and tears into, but not a ton, if that makes sense. I think that when you give and you deposit like energy into people, you do it slowly and you don't go all in. Like I never hear all in from Virgo. I hear, let me think about it. I'm going to come your way slowly. I'm going to do things at my own accord, and that is fine and dandy. But I do see that, you know, your brain, because the horse's mind is already gone. And then the butt side, it's like, well, you may have, you know, your body's still in one place, but your mind is elsewhere. Now, Virgo, with that, the next card I have is the Page of Cups. And I think that this is, once again, being a little bit in love with love. This is someone who is younger. This could be you or someone offering love to you. Or this could simply mean like messages that are being sent back and forth. Messages, look at his little heart chakra kind of like beaming here. Messages that make your heart beam, that make you think, because his eyes are almost rolled up in his head. He's thinking, and his body's here once again, but his feet are all the way up here. I feel like, and then there's a little pig here, so I feel like the message is, hey, I'm going to stay here when pigs fly. My feet are already gone. It's just a matter of time. Your heart is also here. So there's so much going on, Virgo. I think that emotionally, you're everywhere, but you're not acting on it. Okay, I feel like you're not talking about it. This person's lips are pressed and sealed. Oh my gosh, can't make this up. Yeah, you're definitely not talking about it. You're not communicating any of this, but your mouth is sealed. You are in your head listening to what it is that you desire. This person is the Four of Pentacles. Again, about stability, about keeping a tight purse. This can be financially. But really, I feel like on an emotional level, because this is a love reading, I feel, Virgo, that you're just kind of like stingy with your emotions. You're not sharing with anybody. You're turning away to listen to yourself, I feel. Also, the skies are really blue here, and I think that you're like, when I'm ready, I'll speak my truth. When I'm ready, I'll, whatever. But this land is so desolate where you're sitting. It might be beautiful, but there's nothing here for you, like in the real world. Like, I don't feel like she feels safe and taken care of. Otherwise, she would not be clutching her purse, her clutch that way. Anyway, so that is food for thought. Your last card, Virgo, is the World, and this is wrapping things up, finishing cycles, completion. This is about coming full circle about something that just really helped you to grow, helped you in so many different ways. I think that you're getting even more in touch with spirit yourself. I think that you're getting enlightened and in touch with maybe even your chakras. I think I see growth here with the green on top, and I see speaking your truth. I think that you're going to lead by you will be speaking your truth, but it's a light color. That I think that you're going to soften that truth, but you're going to be coming out of darkness and completing a cycle in your life, dear Virgo. So I hope that resonated. If it does, please again hit like, share, subscribe. And with that is your November love reading. You have a great November. Namaste.